What's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, well, I said Facebook twice, but y'all get what I said. I don't redo my edit, my videos. If I mess up, I mess up. This is the one thing I hate, bro. It'll be a wide open parking lot, and I swear to you not, it'll be 40 spots ahead of me. It'll be 40 spots behind me. And a motherfucker gonna park right beside you. Like, they gonna park beside you. They gonna be like, you know what? I don't know whether they feel like they are safer because you take care of your stuff, so they're like, yo, I want to be right beside. But I cannot sleep knowing that people drive crazy like he just did. And then they got a nerve to try to swing in and park beside you. Then when they hit your stuff, they're like, oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop going on my little tangent already. Anywho, so look, I'm gonna catch y'all up on a few things. First of all, I got another hoodie made. The back is custom too, but yeah, whatever. Eventually, you know, I may start having some hoodies, you know, for sale, but we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, first things first. I'm still in Philly. What I had to do, I can't remember where I left off at. I'm pretty sure it was Arkansas or something. So in that time, what I've done is I don't know. No, I'm lying. All right, so I went to a lot of places. My problem is I got to start writing stuff down. One thing I will say, maybe because it's the holiday season and a lot of people taking time off, I guess, I don't know. But I have not had anything under $4.30 a mile, even if I'm trying to get to another area, right? So over the weekend, I had a 3-stop that went it picked up in Charlotte, and it went to, all right, boom, we're gonna scratch all that. First things first, after my Texas run, I had a load from Oklahoma going to Georgia. That load was good. Can I remember what's in it? I'm thinking it was the one where I had the Olapop probiotics. If I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken because whatever, right? Right after that, I picked up, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Whatever. I know I took water. I took gallons of water because I'm gonna have the videos in the story. I took gallons of water that actually paid $3 or something, which is crazy because it usually don't. I took water up to somewhere, right? Then I had. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I drove. I picked up lettuce, and the lettuce had to come up here somewhere to PA somewhere. Y'all gotta forgive me. Next time I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down next time, right? So the 3-stop over the weekend, that's what I remember because it just happened. I picked up some Italian ice from Charlotte. Yeah, Italian ice from Charlotte. It was only 6 pallets altogether. 2 pallets went somewhere. 3 pallets went somewhere. And then it was 1 pallet. So that was pretty much cool. Like, the load was light, but the only thing is it was only like 1 delivery a day. So Thursday I picked up. Friday they wanted 1. Saturday another place had to go. So I went from Pottsville, PA, and then 40 miles down the road was Mountville, PA, and then the last one was York, PA, which was like 20 miles from there, which they doing construction on 30. So, you know, that was that. It took me like an hour to go 25 miles, right? But yeah. That was a multi-stop. Then I didn't have another load, so I had to look for one. Finally found one that picked up in Philly. Now, Philly was literally 76 miles away. 276. I hate running the turnpike because it costs, man, by the time you add it up, that should be like $1 a mile. But fuck it, gotta do it. So, I picked up in Philly, hopped on 276, ran that all the way back. Now, this truck is not no small truck, and the area I had to pick up medical supplies. So the people was like, yo. When I walked in, she was like, oh, you got your, box truck? I was like, nah, I got no box truck. She was like, oh, you got a daycare. Most people come back here to daycare. I said, nah, baby, I got the full thing. I got truck, studio, sleeper. It's a lot of weight coming back here, baby. She was like, just to pick up these few pallets. I said, it sure is. And it pays $4.64 a mile to go to Indianapolis. Indianapolis is booming right now. So this delivers Wednesdays. That's why I'm just chilling. There's no need for me to go. I mean, I got 8 hours to go, and I'm gonna just drive that tomorrow and park before everybody try to get a spot, so I can get me a good spot. I like to get the little corner piece. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that right now. So yeah, and then I have a pickup, which is a high value load that I pick up from. Hey, y'all ignore my sleeper. I see y'all trying to look like this. Stop. Just stop. I know I gotta make the bed, but I'm about to get in it. It don't make sense. Anyway, so that goes. Okay, so then I got a pickup in Indy that goes to Arkansas. That pays $5. It's like $5.30 a mile. Then I turn around and pick up in Arkansas, because Arkansas booming too. And I pick up in Arkansas, and that's going to, what he say is going? I forgot. But that's going to complete, like, that'll be beat me up until like Friday. And then we got some weekend, I got some weekend. I'm going to head back to like Georgia or something like that. Get away from the north. I don't really like the north. Midwest is cool, but it is what it is. So, yeah, that was my, last week. Y'all can see, like I said, y'all can see videos from the Poppy energy drinks or Olapop energy drinks. They got the Christmas flavors that's going to like Kroger and stuff like that. And then we have, it's a guy walking around doing his post trip. But then they have, Olapop, then the water load, then the lettuce load. And the lettuce load, man, let me tell you about that. Hold on. So the lettuce run, they gave me that at the last minute, then told me I had to be there by 4. And I'm talking about the broker kept blowing my phone up. And I'm like, listen, bro, I had a Walmart load before this. That's why I told you I don't know if I'm making it. Like, well, can you make it by 4? To the point where I ain't even answer the phone no more, okay? I'm talking, he would call me like every 40 minutes. And I'm like, yo, I told you I will call you as soon as I get out of here. I said, but I've called the facility. I didn't get an answer, but I've called. And I said, regardless, I'm going to pull up because I see they got a wide open lot. So, long story less long, he was like, yeah, I think we missed the load. I'll read something. I think we missed the load. So I pulled up to the spot anyway. It was in Macon, Georgia. So I delivered in Atlanta. And then I picked up the lettuce in Macon at a grocery, whatever it's called. I'm going to just say a lettuce farm. I picked it up at a lettuce farm. And the lady said, yeah, we here until, she was like, this was a last minute. Everything I've been on has been like a last minute thing. And they really needed it out. But she was like, no. Oh, I was knocking on the door. Nobody came to the door. So I was like, damn, they are closed. And I seen the driver still at the door. So I was like, I asked him, I said, hey, are they closed? He was like, I hope not, because I just got to the door. And, they told me to, so by the time I walked back to my truck, it was a lady that came out. It was a lady that was knocking on my door. And she was just like, yeah, go ahead and set your reefer, park it to door 17, and we got you. I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, that was that. They had me loaded in probably about 20 minutes. I was up out of there. On the multi-stop loads, since they were so close, I can't say what I did, but yeah, got all of them moved, and I got a fresh clock, so can't be mad, man. I'm ready to get these hours down and get this stuff out of the way. But y'all know I don't do too much talking. It's been 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. I don't do too much talking, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the video and show you the little highlights and my scenery, of course. And that's it, man. Until next time.